from what you were sharing, like a lot of men would be like, you know what, I'm just, well, you might. I think there's two ways to deal with stuff like that. Like, oh, it's not a big deal. I'm just gonna get over it because feelings don't really matter that much.
Mhm.
Or you could have, I don't know, you could have been more stern about it and like been more confrontational. But I think you know what, you're a pretty emotionally mature guy, and that's what I appreciate about you. To recognize
Mm,
when you're dealing with something emotionally, and
mm.
then you want to resolve it without just kind of brushing it under the rug, which I think is one of the most unhealthy things ever.
Yeah, no, I mean, I still do that a lot, but I recognize that it's those things that will kind of pop back up later and cause issues.
Well, yeah, I'm sure over time you recognize and realize, oh, like I tried to just kind of not like deal with it on my own, and I'm sure it
Mhm,
festers, and then
mhm,
yeah.
mhm.
Huh. Hey, so how she yell
Mhm.
at you? Like, what has she? I'm sure she has, but you said like over 7 years, like 10 times. How often does
I
she get
I
really mad at
actually
you?
I actually don't think she's ever yelled at me. Like
Oh,
period.
so you're
Yeah.
worse. You're
Yeah. No, no, for sure.
Oh, is she more
Um
chill? Like, why do you think that happens?
I think it's a combination of things. She is more chill.
Mm.
She also um she she's very reasonable, and this is gonna sound really cocky, but I also don't think I do a ton of things that, you
Whoa.
know, cause
Whoa.
no, no, to be like, seriously, like, I don't know that I'm, like, out there, like, messing up all the time,
Mhm.
giving her reason. Not to say that, like, and that's why, like, our conflicts are, like, we don't have that much conflict is because we don't do things that I think we have enough of a head on our shoulders to know not to there are things that we shouldn't do to anger one another.
I wonder what married couples fight about. Cause I mean, like, if you're a guy who is inconsiderate, like being inconsiderate, I'm sure that's sort of the core of many fights.
Mm,
But like, what, like a man who goes out and hangs out with girls and stuff like that, and like
mm,
doesn't that sounds crazy, right? But I'm sure
mm.
that happens, and that makes sense to me. But people who aren't sort of like flippantly being inconsiderate, what are married couples fight about? What
No, I
other things have you heard?